Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, hi, I'm Reagan, and I do a lot of lifestyle videos on my channel, so I thought I would make a video of just me sitting down and explaining how I take my own Instagram pictures and how I edit them. I also will like take y'all with me to go take pictures because I want to take pictures today, so I'll take y'all with me so y'all can get like, you know, a little visualization of what I'm talking about here. So let's just get into it. For starters, you're going to need a tripod. It's such a game changer. I feel like taking your own pictures is more in the norm now, so seeing people with a tripod is not that weird. So I got my tripod off of Amazon, as I know most people do. Mine is for my phone and for my Canon camera, which I'm using right now. But Amazon does have just tripods for specifically just your phone, and the one that I got was $30. I know you can find cheaper or you can find like the same price. And mine did come with a little clicker like for Bluetooth to your phone. I have not set it up, I have not used it, and I've had my tripod for at least like 5 months now. But basically, I'll tell you how I take my pictures. I don't use a clicker. I don't want to worry about like hiding the clicker or like just being conscious of it, that I have to like, you know, hide it or just not show it. I don't know, y'all. I don't use a clicker. I use my camera timer to take my own pictures. But one other thing about the tripod, get a 55 inch, at least up to 55 inches. That's what mine is, and I can make it as small as I want, like, and hold it in my hand and like set it up at a table on eye level, or I can set it up to 55 inches, which is almost like having someone else take your picture. So if you get like a 55 inch, you can literally just adjust the levels and stuff. You can take cool pictures at like a lower angle, you can take cool pictures like, you know, eye level, whatever. So yeah, that's the tripod that I have, Amazon. So first off, when you have a tripod, you don't have to worry about someone else taking your pictures. You can take them anytime you want. You can be more confident when you're taking pictures and not like awkward that someone is like standing there taking them of you. And you can take as many as you want. This has helped me be consistent on Instagram, so now I can post a picture on my feed like literally, if not every day, every other day. I also can play around with my angles more with a tripod instead of having someone else like me physically moving their hand around to see which angles I like and having to like stop and look at them and stuff. You can just easily do it on your tripod. Okay, since I already kind of touched on like camera timer and stuff like that, so how I actually take my pictures is I don't use like a camera timer app. I don't use any type of app that has like a timer to it. I literally just use the camera app on your iPhone. They give you like 10-second options, 3-second options, and I usually use the 10-second option. When you do it on your phone, it does like a burst of photos. So it takes like 10 to 15 pictures just from you doing the camera timer once. So when I'm taking my pictures, I have a 10-second timer before it actually starts taking the picture, so I can scoop back as far as I need to. I can just get myself situated. Since it takes a burst of photos, I can move around as I'm taking pictures. I know with people like using clickers because you can just like keep moving and like clicking the button whenever you like, but when you're taking it on like a timer on the camera app, it takes the burst of photos, so I can like fake walk or like move my hands, get really natural, authentic photos by like fixing my clothes, fixing my hair. That's how you get the most like natural photos ever, like candid and stuff. All you have to do after it takes the pictures is go through the burst of photos and see which ones you like. With that being said too, I usually set up my tripod, set it up in the location I want to take my pictures, pose once or twice, and I go and check them, and I will check the burst to see which moving photos I like, or what how far I am away from the camera, if I want to move closer or farther back, whatever. So yeah, I literally just use the camera timer that the iPhone gives you on the camera app, and I will use the 3-second one too if it's more like a cropped photo, like I don't want to get my legs or my shoes or whatever, just like mid torso up. I use a 3-second, and I can still move around with those and do the burst with that as well. But yeah, that's how I actually take my pictures. And yes, you do have to, you know, after the 10 seconds is up, you have to go and click the button again. So people think it might take longer. It really doesn't. It makes it more accurate for you since you have those bursts of photos, and so you can just go and check them and then click the button right after and go take them again. Like you can literally just keep checking your photos as you're taking them, so you're not taking like a bunch that are, you know, pointless and useless and you don't even like. You can actually check them and see if you like them and just keep taking it at the same time. So it's very convenient for me. Everybody does it differently. I haven't really seen anybody just use the camera timer on the camera app of your iPhone, but it works for me. So okay, next I wanted to talk about inspo, like where I get my inspiration to take my pictures. So I literally get all my inspo from Pinterest. The inspo that I get off of Pinterest is how to pose in pictures, where to take pictures, maybe makeup looks, outfit inspo, things like that, all on Pinterest. And I don't get any inspo from Instagram. I follow all these influencers that I like love their feed. I want my feed to look like that. I love their aesthetic and everything like that. They're super creative, but I feel like Instagram is the place where people are creative, that it's their own content. Like it's theirs. I don't want to copy it. I don't want to try and mimic it or anything like that. All the inspo I get off of Pinterest, like the poses I want to try, the location, how I want to position myself in a picture, whatever it is, then I make it my own and put it on my Instagram. So that's what I feel like all these content creators are doing. It's either coming straight from their head, they're super creative, or they're finding their own inspo too and putting it out on their Instagram. That's why I never really take inspo from Instagram. Also, another thing is Pinterest is very aesthetically pleasing. I live in an apartment, I live alone. I feel like I have limited places to take pictures if I want to stay in my apartment complex. So it's always either a parking garage or a blank wall, whatever, I don't know, or like the hallway or something. So I have very limited places I can take pictures that when I go on Pinterest for the inspo, they're like in a field or with a bunch of buildings behind them. Obviously, I can't take pictures like that if I'm in my apartment complex, so I just get inspo from the picture as much as I can. What I'm trying to say is don't put yourself down if you cannot get your photo to look like Pinterest. I don't think I have one photo that is Pinterest worthy, but all my inspiration does come from Pinterest. The inspo I get off of Instagram is like for reels, or if I want to make product content, I get it from other people that I follow on Instagram and stuff like that. And then it's a lot easier to make it your own in that way, because Pinterest, like I said, is very aesthetically pleasing. They're for your feed, you know? So I also get inspo from Pinterest for like my filler photos, which are just like photos of random things that I personally like flowers or, you know, my coffee or something. So Pinterest has a lot of good inspiration for filler photos too. And filler photos are good for an aesthetic pleasing feed, because if you're someone who doesn't want to like get cute and take pictures every day to post on your feed, you can post a filler photo in between the times that you're not taking pictures. Okay, the last thing I want to talk about before I like go and take pictures and show y'all how I do it is confidence. Like so everybody's like, oh, practice in the mirror, put on the outfit, pose with the outfit on, blah, blah, yeah. I do that, but you know your pictures are gonna look good if you just keep practicing going outside and taking pictures with your tripod. Like if you don't practice that and do it more often, it's harder to get comfortable taking pictures with a tripod, doing it by yourself, having people look at you and walk by as you're taking these pictures. So the confidence comes from going outside and actually taking pictures with your tripod. To practice poses and stuff, obviously do it in front of your mirror. Also, you want to practice posing in whatever outfit you're in, so you know what looks best on you in the mirror. But again, you can do that outside. Like take a couple test shots and see what pose looks good with the outfit, or what pose looks best for you, whatever it is. Practice with your tripod instead of always like wasting your time inside in front of the mirror. Just go do it. Another thing that comes with confidence, and I know not everybody has this mindset, but I don't care what people think of me. I don't care if I am standing in front of my tripod and taking pictures of myself. And I say this because after I take the pictures with my tripod and I come back inside, I know one of them is gonna turn out good. So I know when I'm out there taking the pictures, I am going to get a good picture after this. And how I do that is I've done it so many times. I've taken so many pictures with my tripod. So you might not, so the confidence doesn't come like easily like that. But like I said, if you just have that mindset already, even if you're not actually confident, fake it till you make it kind of thing. Believe in yourself, act confident when you're taking the pictures. With that being said, just act confident even if you aren't fully there yet. Practice does make perfect, so if you keep taking the pictures and you just have in your mind, I know I'm getting a good picture out of this, I'm gonna be so happy that I actually went out there and took a picture because I can actually post on my Instagram. I'm gonna get there eventually, and then the authentic engagement just grows from there when you're like bomb with the content. So, okay, so I think that's all I really had to say about how I take my own Instagram pictures, because I really want y'all to just like watch me do it. I probably won't like talk to y'all while I'm taking pictures, but so y'all can get a visualization of what I'm talking about. I've also learned a lot about my lighting personally, like what I like. I do love direct sun, but sometimes I will take pictures on gloomy days and it looks a lot better than when I have direct sun on me. And it's because how I edit my pictures, you can't tell that it was a gloomy day, which I will show y'all. It's really simple. Like I said, I keep my pictures pretty unedited and very natural. So all you do is literally turn on the highlights of your pictures. It makes all the difference, but I'll try to show y'all with these pictures I take, or if I have a different picture on like a gloomy day, I'll try and show y'all that too. Okay, yeah, well, let's go take some pictures. Okay, you guys, I've set my camera up. This is usually where I take pictures. It's like this level of my parking garage where it opens right here and it's closed right there. So I have my tripod right here. So I don't know if I'll be able to see the angle, but when I'm standing up, this is how tall it is right now. Like this is eye level. I usually take them like up here but I'm going for the certain angle, so I'm putting it down here. Okay, let me prop you up somewhere. Okay, y'all, I am back from taking pictures and I smell like outside. Okay, to make this video not 30 minutes long, I went ahead and already deleted the photos that I don't want to keep and edit. So the only editing app I use is Colourtone. It should be free, at least it was free when I got it, and I don't buy any presets. I don't do any of that kind of stuff, but I use Colourtone to edit all my pictures, and honestly it does not matter what app you use. Sometimes I used to just use the Instagram editing tools, and I would just turn down the highlights of that or the brightness or something, and that was it. If I have good lighting in my pictures like the sun. If not, I will go to an actual photo app like Colourtone or Visco even. Like, it really doesn't matter what app you use because they all have the same like saturation editing, highlight editing, stuff like that, colors and whatever. Those are the editing tools I usually use. So these are all the pictures that I'm going to keep. And honestly, I do the most. I don't need to edit them at all. Like, I'll show you a picture in the before. I don't need to edit it, but I like my pictures to almost be like moody and like darker than what the actual picture is. So I will show y'all. Let's see which one I want to edit first. So I even like go through my photos and like keep the ones I thought I liked, and then I get to the editing app and I'm like, this is not cute. That's kind of what I'm going through right now. Okay, let's just edit this one, all right? So I go to exposure and I turn down the highlights. Look how much darker I already am. And then if the direct sun wasn't on me, it was a little cloudy during this time as I took this picture. So when I do the highlights, sometimes the color just looks a little too much. So I will bring down the vibrance sometimes to make my face not look as highlighted, or the saturation, but I kind of want the color in the picture, so I don't want to turn on the saturation. But y'all, that was it. I'm done editing it. I'm literally done editing it. Okay, let's try a preset. So the Colourtone app comes with like two free presets, and I always use the darker one out of the two, and I will literally do the littlest with it. Like, I will just do like you can't even tell a difference. Should I even be doing this? Okay, let's just do that. And what this preset does usually is make my picture more moody. So depending, if it's a gloomy day, I definitely have to use it because I don't like cooler tone photos. I like, I guess, warmer, more beige toned photos right now at least. But here's the before and after. Here's before and here's after. Can you tell I don't do much? And usually even after this, I will save this photo, export it to my camera roll, and I will go to the Instagram app and I will turn down the brightness, which makes the picture even better. So I'll go into my Instagram and I'll pick this photo, I'll line it up, whatever, edit, and I will go to the brightness and I will bring it down, and you see how it just made it like even darker and more moody. That's how I like my pictures. Yeah, that's basically how I edit my photos before, after. So hopefully y'all understand what I mean by I do the littlest editing ever. I keep my pictures more natural, and if anything, I'm enhancing the lighting or enhancing the mood of the pic, which for me, I like it to be darker. Yeah. You know, when you have the opportunity to take pictures, you just like are stressing that it has to be right because you actually, you know, are just out and in a different location. So that happens with me sometimes. And instead of finding hours and picking a location that matches my feed or something, or my moody vibes or whatever, I will just take the picture, and if it's like if it has like a cooler background or there's some color in it, like with my red hair, I cannot have like a very bright blue sky, and like it's spring now, the sky is blue, so it just clashes with my hair to me. So what I do is I will go to any app. Colourtone to me has like the best tool for this, but you go to the hue. Here, I will try and show you. I didn't take pictures in the sun, obviously, like with the sky, sorry. Okay, so I will show you a photo when it was a gloomy day. The sky was blue behind me. There were just more clouds, which was better for me, but if it wasn't a gloomy day, it would be a bright blue sky, okay? So with this, oh, I'm not even screen recording. So with this picture, since I have red hair and I'm like standing in front of the blue sky, I will go to the hues, which is on HSL, and it has all the different colors. So whatever color you do not want, click that color. So mine would be blue, and you literally turn down the saturation. Look, it's like gray now, or turn it up to make it even more blue, whatever. The hue changes like the color scale of the blue, so it'll go to pink or it'll go to green or whatever, and then the lightness obviously will also make it more dual or more bright. So anyways, you click the color you don't want, you just turn down the lightness, turn down the saturation, it takes the color away, and yeah, that's how I like get my pictures to be either more beige or how I did make the sky not clash with my red hair right now. But yeah, that's basically how I edit my pictures. That is it for this video. If y'all want me to make a video on like how I make reels or TikToks and how I edit them and just how I, you know, do transitions or whatever it is, and how I edit videos, I always get asked what app I use to edit videos or like my stories or something. I use the app InShot. It is such a good app. That's for another video. So if you want a video on like how I edit videos, reels, TikToks, etc., leave a comment down below, let me know, or just give this video a thumbs up if you like these kind of videos. I'll do more of that because like I said, I do a lot of lifestyle videos, and this is what I do every single day for work, is take pictures, take my own pictures, edit them, make reels, TikTok. Follow me on all my socials. It'll help me out. It's my job. It's my full-time source of income. But thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, give it a thumbs up, like this video if you really did. And thank you guys for all your support, and I hope to see you on my next videos.